Hi, it's Mani Bagga with the Bagga team from Roll Page. Nalda?
I'm Azra Bagga.
Welcome back to our monthly stat channel. Every month, Bagga team is dedicated to deliver information as per your request. Welcome back, Azra Bagga, with a new look, with a new smile, and fall is coming, and then you're entering into the winter. So tell us what you have on the table.
Well, the average price of a single family home right now is sitting at $463,000, which is a decrease of 1.2% since last month. But since last year, that's an increase of 2.2%. So last year prices were sitting at $453,000, this year at $463,000 for average single family. For condos right now, it's sitting at $220,000, which is a decrease of 0.2% since last month and 1.9% since last year. So they are still taking a bit of a hit. And if you're looking at duplexes, they're sitting at $376,000 right now. And since last month, that's actually been an increase of 4.3%. And since last year, 11.6% increase in the price of a duplex. So that shows you what the best thing to get into right now obviously is a duplex. Condos are taking a hit, and single family is kind of, in the middle right now. The decrease in pricing doesn't necessarily mean that the value of your home has decreased by 1.2%. It means that that's an average of all homes right now. So some homes may sell higher in price, some may sell lower in price, but that's just an average. So if you're putting an offer on a property, don't use that as a guideline. Say, hey, it's listed for, $450,000 or $300,000, then I'm going to offer 1% less than that. Not necessarily true. Just make sure you get your realtor to do a market analysis of the property before putting in an offer. So Mani, tell us what is happening with the listings.
Before I can jump into listing, what I wanted to simplify the stats, what I heard from you, that single family home or condos or row houses or duplexes. So for all the audience who's watching that, if you can see very careful all the slide which is Azra shared with you, the minimalistic from last September 2021 to September 2022, only 2% is increase in single family. Okay? Yes, it went up and went down. So people are only scared that whatever happened in the last 6 months, they're only seeing that, but they don't see the full span of the year price. Okay? That's what it is. But let's see this slide. So number one, the total inventory, we have it in the system right now is 7,729 properties are available in the system. Last month, new listing, 3,140 new listing came, which is 1.7% more than the last month. So listing inventories are coming because that's our last peak of the whole year. It's a normal, sometimes you see a spike in the listing inventory. If I look at year to date, we have a 32,000 listings came in a system. That's a year to date. That is 3.7% year over year. We're still ahead than last year as an inventory wise. Now look at the next slide as a flip side on the sales. That's also tell you a story. Last month, 1,581 listings got sold, which is minus 12.2% month over month. That is a scary part. A lot of people that pay attention, oh my God, sales are going down. Yes, I understand that is, Azra, because of the interest rate that's spiking up every month over month, sales are going down. That is normal because buyers' buying power is decreasing each time every half point or percentage goes up their interest rate.
Right, and they are expecting, from my connections I've heard, by the end of the year, they will see at least another 2 more hikes in the interest rate. But also what I've heard is that by spring, interest rates may drop a little bit too. So you know what? Keep those things in mind, and buyers are being very conservative right now, and that's good for them to know, hey, should I take advantage of purchasing a home as opposed to renting, or should I wait till the spring and see what's going to happen in the market? So that's something that you guys need to discuss, and if you need guidance on that, come sit with us and we can definitely help you out with that.
100%. That is totally get that, Azra. But look at the sales on a total year to date. We have a 21,000 property got sold. So if you got 32,000 property came in a system year to date, we have a 21,000 property got sold. Yes, the sales are reduced, which is a 15.7% year to date. I get that. Sales are down because of the bigger hike in interest rate. Okay, my theory, my simple version to all the audience are watching this stat video. Take this one. In January, February, March, market was lower down. Then April, May, June, it spiked up so high up because inventory was very low at the time. And then our inventory was low, buyers were buying. Now interest rates are coming high and high up, and on the same token, prices are going down.
And this correction was due, and also keep in mind, guys, that it's a seasonal effect too. As soon as you get into the fall and winter months, prices always tend to drop, and this time the interest rates has impacted that, but it's still a seasonal effect. And Mani and I have been in real estate for 20 plus years now. We've seen the up and the down, the boom in 2006 and 7, and then the stability in 2012. And so it's the same thing happening again. So what goes down must come up, but at the end of the day, when you look at an average, everything stabilizes.
100%. But look at, that's also giving you another connection. Look at this days in the market. Single family home last year was 38 days. Now we're sitting at it 44 days. Condos was 56 days. Now we're sitting at 56 days. Same exactly like last year. Duplex and row houses last year was 42. Now sitting at it close to 45. And all, if I can put single family home, duplexes, and all properties together, last year was 44 and is sitting at 48 days. So simplified, that is right now because of the inventory is high. If you see that inventory, which we have is 7,729, and the property is 1,581 properties sold. What is that? Tells you 20% property got sold. 5 listings, 1 is selling. That's a ratio. When you have a 5 listing and 1 selling, it indicated that it take as a buyer's market. It is not seller's market when we was in April and May. Now it's turning into a buyer's market, but buyers are very scared. Buyers are sitting on a fence that, oh my God, the interest rate is gonna go high up, I'm not gonna buy it, I'm gonna rent it. That's in their mindset right now. But again, if you see the stats at this moment, stats are clearly stated that it is right now buyer's market. It's a buyer's table. Buyer has an upper hand to negotiate the better option from the market. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely. And take advantage of it.
Okay, so I'm going to change a little bit of slide because I'm going to talk about the high rollers. Last month, total 14 property got sold over $1 million. Wow. The most expensive property got sold is $2,775,000. Those people are still in the market. They are like close to $3 million properties are selling in the market. If they are not selling, there's nothing going to be moving around.
And that's the other thing is people always say, oh, the market is slow, prices are going up. Properties are still selling. There are still buyers out there who are purchasing. If somebody has to relocate, or if they're renting their leases up, or they need to purchase, they're still doing it. These small things, fluctuations and variations are always going to be there, but people are still out there. So if you're wanting to sell or needing to sell and buy, it's always a good time to do it.
100%. So look at the condo. In a luxury condos, the most expensive condo last month got sold for $810,000. Number 3, duplex and row houses. The most expensive duplex and row houses got sold for $729,000. So in my feedback, Azra, I talked to a lot of people who are moving from out of town to down here, or the people that are locally. One thing I want to send this message to all the audience who is watching our stat channel. We are the still cheapest city to buy a property.
Yes.
Okay, that's number 1. People are coming from Toronto, Vancouver, or Ontario, or all across. You know the biggest challenge, why? Number 1, they cannot afford those mortgages there. They can afford the prices in here.
And the cost of living in those other places is so much higher. Toronto, Vancouver is much higher than we are here, right? So that's why we have a lot of people relocating to Edmonton, and we have a team of agents. We are relocation specialists, and we can definitely help you guys. If you do know somebody who is moving from out of province, please let us know, and we can definitely give them proper advice and guidance. And we work not only as realtors for them, we work more as, we know we're their eyes and ears. So they trust us and saying, hey, you know what would you suggest? Do you think this is a good area? Should I move here? Should I spend this much? So we will definitely give you guidance on that as well.
So I'm coming back again to the stats. So stats are for purpose that people are moving from out of town or that locally. Number one, Edmonton is still very affordable city to stay.
Right.
That's number one. Number two, the people why move to Edmonton, this is a commute. From coming from one corner to other corner, we're still max 20 minutes. If the person came back to me last month and said, Mani, 45 minutes in Toronto to go from my home to work is normal. Can you believe it? 45 minutes going and 45 minutes coming back. Hour and a half you waste the time to go to the work. We are like, if I come from my home to my work, I take only 13 minutes to come back. That is a second bigger reason why people still choosing Edmonton to move. Okay. Number three, right now the prices are much lower and they are negotiating very good properties. That's what I look at for the buyer side. But overall, Azra, on listings, all the sellers, I'm gonna say, be patient. It's gonna take more time to sell. You cannot force your realtor to sell the property within a week, 2 weeks, or 30 days. If you're gonna think that I'm gonna sell the property in 30 days, chances are very slim because you have a 5 listing and 1 is selling. That's what my feedback is.
No, and that's 100% right. And working on the buying side as well, people are negotiating more than they were in the past. But you know what? Always keep in mind you need to have some form of justification to see what is the actual value of the property. It's not like a property is listed at a certain price and you say, oh, hey, you know, I feel like offering this much for it. You want to make sure that you've got your research done to see what actual value is of that home. And we'll definitely help you find that out. If there's a property you like and you want to know what's the value of it, purchase price wise, we'll give you the justification on that.
Before we can wrap up this whole last segment of our stats video, I want to wish you guys a great, happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys can enjoy with your family, have a great dinner, spend more time, quality time, and wish you guys best of luck.
And also happy Halloween, guys. Don't eat too much candy, and make sure, guys, please, nobody drink and drive. Kids are going to be on the street, so please stay safe.
Well, thank you so much for watching our stat videos. But hey, you guys have any questions, you guys have any things in your mind that which is you need to clarify, give our call to our office. We have a bunch of great agents which can be answered back to you anytime. Our phone number is 780-431-5615 or visit our website www.manibagga.com.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you like this video.
Comments are very important. Put down, and that is the best gift or talk you can have it in between everybody else. Thank you so much. God bless you. Keep smiling. See you next month.